Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to test out this Fanttix S100 Apex air inflator that I picked up. I bought it at Costco. I got it at a very good deal. And today I'm going to test to see if it actually will inflate the tires on my Honda Goldwing. So let's get started. And this product is called the Fanttik S100 Apex Air Inflator. For a more in-depth review, you can click on the link in the top corner. But in this video, I'm just going to test to see if it'll inflate the tires on my Honda Goldwing. So looking at my Fobo tire pressure monitoring, it shows that I only have 34 PSIs in the front. It shows I have 41 on the rear. Also on the front, it shows that my battery needs to be changed out. So we're going to change out the battery as well here in this video. But I want to test to see if the Fanttix S100 Apex will actually inflate the tires on my Honda Goldwing. So I'm going to sit my phone right here on the side. And basically when I remove this Fobo tire pressure monitoring, I should get a notification that's telling me that I need to put air in the tire because it will show zero pressure. So I'm going to unscrew this sensor because this thing picks up pressure in real time. So as you can see, it's notifying me that my pressure is at zero. So I'm going to take my tire inflator and connect it to the front wheel of the valve stem. I'm just going to screw on the air hose, and you want to make sure you screw it on even. It's kind of hard to work with this ring of fire on the front. So the next thing I'm going to do is take my air inflator and I'm going to press the center button to turn on the power. I'm going to set the pressure and then turn it on. And the thing I like about this particular air inflator is that once it reaches its desired tire pressure, then the tire inflator will shut off. So I'm going to turn on the power button by holding the center button. The top number is the actual pressure that's in the tire. The bottom number is the pressure that I set. So if I go down, the bottom number would move. If I go up, I can set it to my desired pressure. I want to set my pressure to, I'm going to set it to 41 PSIs. I'm going to set this to 41 PSIs. So I'm set to 41. It currently has 34 PSIs in the tire, and there's my battery level. So next, I'm just going to press the button one time. The tire inflator will turn on and it'll run until it reaches desired pressure, and then it's going to shut off. So I'm going to set my timer. I'm going to turn on the tire inflator and see how long it actually takes to inflate the tire. So here we go. I'm just going to press the button to turn it on and hit my stopwatch. So I've reached my desired pressure, and it took a little bit over 30 seconds. So I got 36 seconds. It took about 33 seconds maybe. So it aired up the tire pretty quick. So yeah, I love the way this thing actually works. So now I'm going to disconnect my air hose. So now that I've disconnected my air hose, I'm going to change out the battery in my Fobo tire pressure monitor. Just going to unscrew the cap. And I'm going to pop out that battery. Just going to push it out. There's the battery out of the Fobo. I'm gonna set that I'm replacing it with would be the 1632 Duracell. Gonna open this up. Open up this Duracell 1632. I'm gonna take the flat end of the battery and slide it into the Fobo. Put back my dust cap. And screw on my Fobo. I'm going to put on my locking nut first. It's optional if you want to put the locking nut on. Take the Fobo. Screw it onto the valve stem. Turn my locking nut. Take the provided locking nut tool and lock the locking nut against the Fobo on the valve stem. So now let's check the pressure and see if it shows 41. So as you can see, it's showing 41.5 PSIs on the front, and my battery level now shows full. The rear tire looks good at 40.6 on the rear. And for a demonstration, I'm just going to inflate my rear tire to 41 PSIs. So let's go to the rear. Looking at the rear, I'm going to reach in. I'm going to set my Fobo. It shows I got 40.6. So it shows 40.6 on the rear. Once I remove the Fobo, I'm going to get a notification that the tire pressure is 0 once I remove the sensor. So I'm going to reach in and remove the sensor, and then you'll see a notification. I remove the sensor, I should get a notification showing that my tire pressure is 0. As you can see, it's now showing 0 because I removed the sensor. I'm going to take my tire inflator, connected to the valve stem of the rear tire, getting all kinds of notifications that my rear tire is inflated. That's the thing I like about the Fobo. It reads the pressure in real time. Now I have the tire inflator connected. I'm going to press the center button. Well, I'm going to hold the center button to turn on the unit. So it shows that I have a current pressure of 40 PSIs, and I want to inflate the tire to 45 PSIs. I'm going to press the plus button and raise the set pressure to 45. I'm going to turn on the unit, and I'm going to see how long it's going to take to fill the rear tire with air. Once the tire inflator reaches 45 PSIs, it's going to shut off the tire inflator. So I have my stopwatch ready. I'm going to turn on the unit and start my stopwatch timer. I'm gonna tap the button to turn on the inflator. So the unit actually shut off. Probably took around 45 seconds to put in the 45 PSIs. I'm going to disconnect my air hose, put back my locking nut. The battery in this sensor shows good, so we're not going to change the battery. Once I put back the Fobo sensor, then the pressure would read in real time right there on my phone, and I have the pressure should be at 45 PSIs. So we're going to do this in real time, screw it on the sensor, and I should get the pressure, and there it is, 45.4. So what do I think about this Fanttix S100 Apex air inflator that I picked up from Costco? To be honest with you, this thing works really, really well. This is not the first time that I've used it. I've used it on the automobile. This is the first time that I've actually used it on my motorcycle. And this thing works amazing. I'm so impressed with it that I actually picked up a second Fanttix S100 for my automobile. So this thing really works really, really good. So I'm highly impressed with the Fanttix S100 Apex air inflator. For a more in-depth review, I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video where I unbox and go over all of the information about this tire inflator. So be sure to check out that video. I'll leave a link. But let me know what you think about this Fanttik S100 Apex air inflator. If you bought the product, what's been your experience? Be sure to put it down in the comment section below. But in my honest review, man, this product works amazing. If there's any negative that I would have to say about this product, you just want to make sure that your battery is fully charged. The only limitation would be the battery, but as long as the battery is charged, you're not going to have a problem. But as far as the way the product works, yeah, this thing is amazing. I give it 5 stars. So drop a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys a little bit later out here in the Caliente garage.